All right, guys, we need to talk about Will Campbell, Myles Garrett. This was a primetime matchup this weekend. Obviously, not in a primetime game, but a really good matchup. Rookie tackle, the blind side of Drake May, who's having an incredible year, and then one of the best pass rushers this game may have ever seen. Now, Myles Garrett did come away with 5 sacks, and what I wanted to do was kind of break down the film of the one-on-one situations here. So, by the end of this video, I want you to let me know your overall thoughts. Who do you think won? Who do you think, I'm going to let the film do the talking here. But I kind of just wanted to show you what happened. So before we dive in, comment down below P2. That'll tell me that you guys want more Patriot / Browns videos. Let me know who you're a fan of. And let's just dive in. So first thing we notice on this first play is we come out in 12 personnel. 1 running back in the backfield, 2 tight ends out to the opposing side. We're going to motion 1 over. Looks like straight man-to-man coverage to me. Now, what I enjoyed about this game is that the Patriots have had confidence in Will Campbell in these situations, okay? It tells me that they're not scared to leave Will Campbell on an island, because what we're going to see on this play is essentially what we call a 5-man scat protection, okay? That means they're sliding the offensive line this way, and they're manning in this direction. Now, if they wanted to double, right, Myles Garrett, they could have easily said, all right, 6-man scat, slide this way, get the guard over there to double, and then use your running back to pick up on the man side linebacker, which is here, right? Could have easily done that. But they left him on the island. Now, right here, kind of whiffs. I'm not going to lie to you. He tries to go low. He tries to whiff, or tries to, kind of get low. But look at Myles Garrett. Plants that right foot into the ground. Good, way to jump back in. Now, ultimately, Drake May knew coming into this game that the ball needed to be out early. You had about 1.5, maybe 2 seconds, and the ball needs to be out, right? And that's just, when you play Myles Garrett, just how it is, right? Drop back, 1, 2, boom, football out. That's how it should have been, okay? So let's go through a bunch of reps. Let's look at these one-on-ones. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's dive in. Here's another play where they're going to kind of pull the center to this side, sell the play fake over here, and once again, they're going to give Will Campbell a one-on-one opportunity. Now, again, I will say the expectations can't be too high for Will Campbell, right? Yes, he is supposed to be the future. We also have to remember, this is week 8 of his rookie season, okay? And now he's going up against Myles Garrett. So you're going to see some losses. You're going to. It's natural. You're not going to win every rep. Now, right here, he does a good job getting to the outside and kind of forcing Myles Garrett to just go right through you, right? Not go around you, not utilize his speed to get around you. But when he engages contact, the thing about Myles Garrett is he is always the strongest man on the football field. Drives Will Campbell back about 3-4 yards. But again, the scheme is good. Get the ball out early, right? Boom, play fake. He doesn't even take a drop, right? It is literally fake handoff, throw ball. And again, when you're playing Myles Garrett, that's how it should be. Now, does Will Campbell lose this rep? I would say close. You can't really tell unless it's, a QB pressure or a sack. It's really damn close, I will admit. But again, we're talking about Myles Garrett. If we were talking about a random dude off the sidewalk, then I'd be like, yeah, this is not good at all. Right, this is not good at all. But it's the best pass rusher in football. What do we expect, guys? Guys, really quickly, before we jump back into some more film, do me a big favor. Hype the video if possible. This is a new YouTube feature that really dramatically helps everything with video growth. So do that if you can. If you like the video, go ahead, do it. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, all that good stuff. We're going to be covering the Patriots all year. It's free. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And like I said, offense, defense, individual player breakdowns. Drake May, already posted a Drake May video. Loved his game. But let's dive back in. All right, here's a fine rep, honestly, if I'm being honest. So, obviously, they've got this guy lined up as basically just a 5 technique lined up right over the tackle. But Myles Garrett's lined up in what we call a wide 9. He is on the outside shoulder of the tight end. So, and the reason they do this is because they want to be able to utilize speed, but also have a ton of space in different directions that you can really go, right? So what that forces, especially if we're not going to chip and release off our route, our tackle needs to be fast. If he's not quick, it's over. So we're going to be in a 5-man scat, slide right, man left. Every scat protection, there's a full slide, and then there's a scat protection. Every scat, you have a zone side, which is your slide side to the right, and then you have a man side. So again, he's get manned up, one-on-one with Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's going to act like he's going to go to the outside, bend, or act like he's going to bend back in, and then try to hit the outside. Again, does a really good job. Again, look at the move here. Acts like he's going outside, bends back inside, and then boom, right back out. It's really good balance by Will Campbell here. Stays in front, and I like how he wraps him around. Whenever a guy wants to go to our outside shoulder, we need to go with him. We need to bend him all the way around this offensive line. So, again, ball's out quick. Let's see. He takes 1, 2, balls out. The ball's out early every time. That was almost a dime. I would say that's a win for Will Campbell there. Again, not like Drake May's holding it for 3 seconds, but still. Monday Night Football is going to be amazing tonight, and I had a couple of picks for you guys, so we could potentially over 1,000x our money. With the sleeper app, I've been having so much fun using it, and guys, really quickly, if you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match deposit with your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 in bonus funds. I mean, just take that alone and use it, right? It's amazing. But let's go through some of my picks. I'm going to start off with Bijan. I like Bijan today to just get a lot of passes. I think Buffalo's going to go up early. So let's look at his line of 115.5 rushing and receiving yards, and I'm going to go more than just 100. I think he's going to catch the football a ton in this football game. I also like Josh Allen rushing, but I'm going to keep it at 25.5, go more than 25. I think that's fair. The Chicago Bears run defense is not very good at all. We're going to go to rushing yards, and I'm going to put it at 50, more than 50 rushing yards. I think that's another one that's pretty fair. One more. I want to go Kyle Pitts. Darnell Mooney, I believe, is out today. I could be wrong, but 25 receiving yards more than I feel like is pretty fair. So Bijan, rush receiving, Josh Allen rushing, Jacory 50, Kyle Pitts 25 plus. I feel like that's fair. If you put 20, you can win 50. Obviously, you can put a lot more. I like playing really safe. But if you really want to go for the moon, you guys can. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, use promo code DUBS. Get that free match deposit. You'll get up to $100 on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. So make sure you guys check out Sleeper today. And again, code DUBS. All right, another wide 9 technique. Again, trying to get to the outside. You're going to see Will Campbell kind of protect his inside shoulder for a little bit longer than maybe he should have, right? Staying to the inside. He knows that that Myles Garrett wants to attack the inside shoulder because Myles Garrett does not want to be thrown back around the backside of the quarterback. He wants to get to the quarterback, right? So he is over committing to the inside shoulder, and then once he commits, then he kind of puts a little bit of power into this block and drives him into the ground. I would say this is another good rep by Will Campbell. Another good rep. I like how he's protecting the inside. Protect the closest path to the quarterback. Yeah, I mean... Oh, man, that was almost a grab by Ramondre. Not bad. Not a bad rep there. Yeah, I'll say that's a W. This might be my favorite rep right here. So Myles Garrett, again, wide 5 technique. He is way outside that tackle shoulder. Good jump by Will Campbell. And again, we have to understand as well that Myles Garrett's running. Like, he's already kind of accelerating towards you. So you would expect there to be like a brunt impact, right? You would expect an offensive lineman to lose a little bit of ground just because this guy's coming full speed at you while you're kind of just bracing for impact, right? So he gets that brunt force, but then look at the leg strength to re-establish positioning here and then maintain the block. That's a great job. This is the best play from Will Campbell in this game. Best play. Gets out there quick, gets impacted, loses maybe a yard, and then boom, stands him up. That is a good rep. That's a perfect rep. Another wide 5. They actually send a little bit of a blitz here through that B gap. Right, we got kind of just a hat on a hat all the way on this left side. Myles Garrett one-on-one with Will Campbell. Once again, it's pretty much all just one-on-ones here. Now, this is a rep I do like. Ultimately, Drake May is forced to step up out of the pocket because our left guard kind of gets beat a little bit. I mean, you see that brunt force impact moving back like 4 yards into the front side of Drake May, which ultimately flushes him outside the pocket to step up. Now, when you look at Will Campbell here, I think he does a perfect job. This is another win to me, but because Drake May steps up in the pocket, we don't have leverage in that direction, so he kind of just is able to disengage. There's nothing we can do as Will Campbell here. We're doing a great job not allowing him in the backfield, but because Drake May steps up, Myles Garrett is able to release off that thing and kind of make a play, kind of not. But again, when you look at just the rep here with Will Campbell, that's a win. That's a win in my books. If he doesn't scramble, I don't think he's getting by Will Campbell in that rep, dude. So I would say another win. Okay, I will say this is definitely a loss here. Comes out on a wide 9 outside shoulder tight end. Once again, we got to be quick. And you're going to see him, dude. This dude Myles Garrett's different. He, changes direction. We got outside, right? Looking like he's going to go the outside. Breaks back in. Breaks back out. And then you see the hop. Low center of gravity. Right? Hop. Gets low. Hooks under with his offside arm. And then gets right by. Now, Drake May scrambles. Gets a big chunk of yards. But I would chalk this up as an L for Will Campbell on this rep. I don't think he does a great job. But again, Myles Garrett, do I expect him to win every rep? Hell no. Definitely not. Hey, Drake May got a nice chunk of yards, though. And for one-on-ones, that was pretty much it. We're going to end the video here, guys. But if you want a part 2, all you got to do is comment down below P2, okay? Make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. Doesn't cost anything. And we will be covering the Pats all year long. Hit the like button. It helps out so much, man. Really does. If you guys can hype the video, that would also be much appreciated. That might actually be the most important thing for video growth. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.